Hello everybody. What is this? Yes, we're back to RaiderZ. Finally got my character to 35 over the break. I'm super excited. I've reached end game content. So really, for all the Guild Wars 2 fans, this is going to be a little experiment on, is this what you expected end content to be? Because RaiderZ is all about raids. Gasp! So now that I'm finally max level, I started a little bit on the content. I gotten some armor and stuff like that. As you can see, I look pretty badass. Gonna see how the end game content looks. So yeah, I've got 2 pieces of armor I've already leveled up quite a bit. The other 2 are level 33, and a staff I've leveled up to +3 just to get me started. I have a plan to get a different staff. I'm going to get that up to level +5 and everything. Because for a lot of dungeons, apparently, they are going to start doing gear checks. And they really demand +5. So here's a look at my skills real quick. And yeah, let's do this. Now looking at the quests on the right, look at the bell tolls again. This is going to be the quest to get tokens so that you can go into the epic level dungeons. You have to complete these quests daily, and you only get once per day, hence daily, to get 3 tokens per day. So they're not hard. They're just something quickly to do so that they can regulate how many people or how often you can farm these epic dungeons. I'm not sure how I feel about this, because since it's this and the PvP maps that they have so far, if that's all you have left to do, you're not really forcing people to play this that much. Especially since the armor's not that hard to get. Like, you're grinding these epic dungeons to get armor, and then later to get money, so you can restat your skills maybe, or I'm not really sure yet. I haven't gotten that far. But after you get your armor and your weapons up, you basically are done. So regulating it kind of slows the process down and keeps you playing further, and I think that's what they're trying to do, because sometimes the grind is a little bit excessive, especially for the weapons that you want. But they're really trying to stall people, make them still enjoy the game while regulating how much time they really play the game until they get to their next content patch, which apparently is coming up pretty soon. So I need to get to farming myself so I can catch up to everyone who's all ready and set and really anticipating the next update. So just like that, done with the quest, and I can go turn it in. Today we're going to be doing the Fhannel Monastery epic version. And it's probably the first epic dungeon that all of you guys are going to be doing in the first place. You start this around level 34 and use it to level up to 35. Now, this took me a while to level my character up just because I've been playing other games, trying to work on my job and everything like that. But for a lot of you epic MMO people, I know you're everywhere because you play World of Warcraft still. So if you're looking for something to really grind out, this is a good game to do it. It's not really boring. The combat's great, just like Terra, and they don't really care about the plot, but they give you lots of different areas to go through. Monsters start to vary in their combat style eventually, and it doesn't really slow down except for like 3 different levels, like 18, 23, and 33. Definitely 33 is that last little budge you have to grind out with daily quests. Alright, so we've just entered the dungeon and our party is starting off great. The big thing here is to have your tank, healer, and 3 damage types. Your tank will aggro everyone in the room and bring them into a corner so that he can put up a shield and block all the incoming attacks and take very minimum damage. healer heals them just a bit, but it's mainly about the berserkers knocking the opponents down and the sorcerer using their flash freezing abilities to keep everyone on the ground or not moving and not hitting anybody. All that damage just together really stomps all the mobs quickly. Oh, shut up. Not my fault you couldn't hit the guy with a stick like I did. I'll loot what I want, bitch. Alright. Next room. Exact same thing. Tank goes in, kites everything. Everyone falls at a safe distance. Everyone waits until all the mobs are on him attacking, and that's when you use your knockdown abilities, and then mages will come in with their freezing abilities and keep everyone in place while everyone else starts their AoE abilities. This should basically always work for you as long as you have decent equipment. There isn't really a big gear check for this one since this starts at level 34. Seriously, guys. Do your damage. Guys. Oh my god. Okay. So, even though we have two berserkers, they're really not geared out. Like, one's level 34. He's running this for the first time. But it's okay. We'll get through this. Alright, this is the big room that is different for everybody. As you can see, I'm just checking out some of the items that you can get. Some of the items that you gather are rolled on by the group. I find it is pretty even, actually. When I started in the beginning, where there was less mobs in the dungeons, I saw big biases in who got what, or if someone tended to exceed in getting a lot of the items. But eventually, once you get to enough mobs and you're all the same level, especially, you'll find very evenly split stuff. And then there's also some of the items that you need to craft your weapons and stuff, or that you just collect for yourself. Alright, that group was a little noobish, so I split to another group I went in with a few guildmates that really know what they're doing and are just grinding for materials at this point. As you can see, we're literally just raping this guy. He's not hard because it's his first form, and then you move on to the second form. This is the first mini boss of the dungeon. Also, the thing about this room is that a lot of people don't like to farm mats. Some of them are just farming the dailies and trying to get that easy gold for the day. So they will just go around the sides and skip a lot of the mobs and then just fight the boss in the top corners of the map. So you might find groups that do that. Just follow along. No reason to piss anybody off, and you're not really missing out on that much either way. So this mob's pretty cool. She can go fly up in the air and really get away from all the melee attacks, but still can be targeted by the sorcerers who can use projectiles, obviously. Also, she doesn't go down very easily. Because of her movement and her constant AoEs that are kind of kiting out the squishier melee damage, it takes a while to actually kill her, but she's not dangerous or anything. So really nothing to worry about. As long as you have a decently competent healer. But we're hitting halfway, and she starts to do this annoying thing where she'll get 4 people to like start crying to their knees, and only one person's up. Something really scary. It's kind of annoying, but still no boss damage or anything like that. So here's my question to everyone else. Is this what you wanted in your raid fights? Is this what you want in Guild Wars 2, really? Just kind of quick energy combat where classes combine really well. Unlike in Guild Wars 2, where they're all able to do their own thing, and they don't have to synchronize very well to actually finish stuff up. And I think that's what a lot of people see in dungeons of Guild Wars 2, where they really hate that, is that because there's no specific tank and spank style stuff, the classes are built to their own desires and don't actually synergize as well for raids and teamwork stuff, teamwork type dungeons, as they are in World of Warcraft and RaiderZ and Ragnarok Online. But for a quick note, anyone who's willing to join me in RaiderZ, here's the thing you can do when you're doing this dungeon. In this room, you'll see that barrel respawn over and over again, and you can get your Splattered Blood daily quest finished right here and just kind of get it out of the way so that no one's really bugging each other. That's what we did in that last group I was recording with, and it worked out really well because no one was lagging behind trying to get another barrel, or no one was really pissed off because someone was currently grabbing a barrel that they wanted to collect, because all nodes are not independent like they are in Guild Wars 2. So if someone's collecting something, you cannot, and you have to wait for it to respawn. But luckily they made it like a 10-second respawn for in this particular node. So as you can see, we're starting to skip a lot of the stuff. That room in particular is very difficult, and these nuns and priests are just super annoying because of their ground AoEs, and they just aren't worth it. We could probably take them, and with better groups that are really just farming mats, and if you're with friends, you probably don't care too much. But for beginner groups, it's very, very ideal to skip these parts, because you just don't want to deal with them. That ground AoE can stack up really quick if you have a 5 in a row or something like that. And same with this room, we're just kind of run through the middle and not aggro the rest of them. Right, guys? So we got one of them. No. Oh, no, no, no. One of our mages got caught. Healer. So I gotta fight more than we think we are supposed to. But still, our group's pretty good. No trouble at all. We're doing pretty good damage. Even though Berserker's melee, they still do nice AoE damage. So you'll find it's easier for you to pull monsters rather than take them one-on-one. Actually, with most even solo, most classes can take multiple targets faster than they can take on one at a time. So keep that in mind. Yeah, for some reason there's this gatekeeper just annoying. Oh my god. Okay, these dogs are super annoying. When they bite you, they put a zombie effect on you that lasts a minute and a half, slows you down, and doesn't allow you to dodge. It's super gay. But at some point in the game, you collect a potion to get rid of it that stays in your inventory. So if you see that kind of purification potion that gets rid of that sort of ailments, keep that. That's really important and makes your team not annoyed at you for having to just kind of wait for you to catch up to them. Here's the first daily mob that's optional. The Gadil Adjudicator Mattel. He is a sorcerer that constantly casts a cone-shaped ice attack that does about 1200 damage to someone like me who's really squishy. And then does AoE swings with his scepter. Or does AoE swings with his staff. Nothing hard about this guy. Once again, just try to split up evenly so that he's not just AoEing the crap out of all of you and making it really difficult for your healer to keep up with the damage. Ta-da! You required a stone of the judge. And here is the second real mini boss of the dungeon. The Butcher. No, it's not Diablo 3, but kind of the same idea. This guy's gonna have big, hunking AoE swings. Reminds me of Resident Evil, which is kind of cool actually. Makes me happy. But he hits like a truck. So I'm staying away until I know for sure that he's going to be standing still for a few seconds and get a few things off. And yeah, even my timing's not great on that. I'm immune to a few pizza damage, and then he hits me once for 1500. I'm just like, ow! Because he's doing huge arcing swings, it's not good for someone like a mage to be hit by that, because the healer is mainly concentrating on all of the melee classes that just got hit by the arcs, and they need to focus on that. Now here's the big devastating move from the Guardian. He will target somebody and continue swinging and moving towards that target until he finishes swinging, which is like 6 or 7 seconds later. So just know who he's following and know to stay the heck away from him. And he becomes invincible, and here we go. We're done. Ooh, wonder who that could be. So we see this wall, people running into it. Obviously, they know something is up, and secret doorway unlocked. Now we are on to the next part, where we aggro stone statues of knights. These guys are annoying because they can't be stunned like most mobs can, which makes it really annoying for me as a sorcerer, because all my attacks are stunned, and that's what keeps me safe. Luckily, we're AoEing all the crap out of them, so they're going down quickly. Wow, holy crap, really quickly. But what usually happens to sorcerers is they gain aggro as soon as they use their big chunks of AoE damage, and knights just turn out of them, jump and just knock them down for like 1500 damage, and then stack on that, and you just instantly get KO'd out of nowhere. Kind of annoying, but it just means you need to be patient on when you need to attack, and be careful to dodge. Always dodge. Alright, for this next room, what people have been doing is having the sorcerer or somebody target the nun or the priest in the room and pull them so that you can focus them down real quick, maybe have 1 or 2 knights aggro along with them, and it won't be annoying when you actually enter the room and aggro all the rest of the knights, because you won't have any AoE damage or stuns affecting your party. Always good. Again, just being patient, making sure aggro is split, and then nope, they're all just kind of circling around and not getting stunned. God, it's so annoying. This game is not easy eventually. God, this game is not easy a lot of the time. But luckily we're all geared out, so I don't give a crap. Whee! Alright. Now, second to last room. We see this gigantic hallway with only seven mobs. Not bad. So we stand here and let our tank pull. Oh. That's why we're waiting. Yes, the gates that you pass will drop down and you will get extra mobs coming to join you. Super fun. So have your tank just come out there, pull, bring him to the corner, and do your usual AoE crap. Our berserkers didn't knock any of them down. So now they're all focusing me. Or the healer, especially. Healers, a bit of advice. Do not use your AoE heals until like 5 seconds after your team has started AoEing them. Because that AoE heal just really takes away all the aggro onto you. And it's kind of annoying. But we pulled another person. We pulled the mini boss's assistant, who has a lot of health for a normal mob. But whatever. I just burn through my combos and just kind of start whacking with my stick. And he's gone. All right, and the final pull. Boop. Arrgh. I'm gonna get ya. Wee. Do. All right, and we're ready. I'm immune to your damage. Sorta. Now I'm not, so I better keep my distance. Nope. Ow. Chunk. This mini boss isn't really anything special. He just swings his mace and really can't be stunned. There are some times when he'll just kind of stand there and block with his shield, but for ground target abilities that Sorcerer uses, doesn't actually affect your damage, only affects the melee physical damage that goes against him. So for me, I just blow the crap out of him. Whee! Alright, time for the final room of the dungeon. Yes, our tank goes out and starts aggroing everything he can. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it now. I was wondering what actually aggroed them the first time. The healer healed one of his teammates just really quickly before the battle, and one of the mobs was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And so I ended up getting the aggro after that, and I pulled him back into the corner, and then we went back to AoEing the crap out of him. Just a quick fix. Almost killed me, but it worked. Oops. I have no more spells to cast. Okay. Loot. Christmas cards, because it's totally still Christmas season. Seriously, this game, I'm wondering if they thought they were going to have their content patch ready by the end of Christmas, but because they won't tear down their Christmas events and their Christmas music's still going in the towns. Yeah, there's me reacting about why I got aggroed without casting anything and having my weapon not even out. Super pissed about that. Oh well. Wow, okay. See, that's how every pull should go. You just go, "Come here, my friends," and burn them all to death in like 3 seconds. That's pretty cool. Alright, final lootation. Let's get ready. Alright, quit arguing. Let's do this. Alright, someone already started. Seriously, me, shut up. Alright, here is the final boss, Resurrected Riche. This priest casts just a standard projectile and then shields herself. So her shield only takes physical damage and then to break it. And then she has a habit of teleporting. She will disappear and reappear doing AoE damage when she reappears. Oh, we already got her down to half health. Alright, way to push over. Here's where it gets a little interesting. What's she doing? Do a little dance. Oh, shit. He's back. And invincible. Yep, you cannot kill the Guardian. You can only focus on Riche. So what happens is you have your tank go towards the door, stand there, take aggro, and then lead the Guardian away while the rest of your team works down the rest of Riche. And teleport, boom! She just reappears like that. You get a little dot to show that she's about to appear and dodge out of the way. But other than that, she stands pretty still, so all of my ground attacks are easy to hit. And she only focuses one person, just make sure she's not going to be pointing in your direction when she's firing at somebody. Yeah, the hard part really is for the defender who's keeping the Guardian at bay. He's got to make sure he keeps the aggro, so he has to attack him once in a while and make sure he's not getting pummeled to death, so the healer doesn't have to wander off to try to save him. Now, Riche is below 1/4 health, so she can start casting invincible shields, where she takes no damage at all and you cannot break it. What you have to do is get the Guardian to go her direction and BAM! Smack that bitch. And then you are free. Oh shit! Yes, make sure that your defender regains aggro onto the Guardian before you go in to start beating the crap out of Riche again. Cause yeah, he does. Ow my god! Run, 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 run! Thank you, thank you. Cause he does quite a bit of damage to a squishy person like me. Run! Oh my god, guys, hurry up. Oh, stop leading him into the battle. He's just slaughtering our people. Yes, everyone's at half health. Oh, okay. Well, we need the Guardian anyways. We need him to break the shield again. So get your fat ass up. Go, 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 go. And swing and a miss. Oh my god, Guardian, you're blind. You couldn't hit the broadside of a bitch. No, ran past her. Doesn't count. Come on, come on. Bada, 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 bada. Swing, bada, bada, bada. Here he comes for the lined up. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh no, he's chasing the Berserker. Yay! Alright, finish her. Run away. Then finish her. Yes, I love having my Flame Tornado, because it's also a speed boost so I can get out of the way. Yay! And we're done! Yes, you get to loot both bodies and get tons of awesome stuff from both the drops. And if you're interested, there is a chest in that back door that I just looked at, or back room that I just looked at, that you can get a Ghost Knight type of weapon and try to craft that. It's not that great, but it's a cheap type of weapon, which is kind of nice. So this is me going back to finish my daily quest. And other than that, that's it. So that is my introduction to the endgame raids of Raiders. I hope you guys like it, and I'm definitely curious to see if you guys think it's what you are. If you guys think it's close to what you're looking for dungeons in Guild Wars 2 or not, or if you have other ideas of maybe more WoW-like content with 45-man raids, and I don't know. I like the 5-man structure in RaiderZ because it's still much more structured than in Guild Wars 2, where everyone's just kind of fending for themselves and trying to output as much damage as possible onto their targets, unlike RaiderZ, where they have to strategize and everyone has to know their role correctly. I don't know. It would be cool to see classes combined together better in Guild Wars 2, rather than being able to make your person as powerful as possible by yourself. And not being able, and having friends and really isn't important because you're the most powerful you can be by yourself. Oh well, we'll find out sooner or later how that goes. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the video, feel free to click the like and subscribe buttons below for future content on Raiders, and I'll see you next time.